did a little bit of TGL talk. We did quite a bit of TGL talk, myself and Frankie, and went through everything that was President's Day version of TGL, which was great. We had 3 absolute nail biters. We sort of went on and on about how TGL had all this momentum. It was really great. We just wrapped up the match with the Jupiter Lynx getting absolutely dusted by the New York Golf Club. You know, I lost a little bit of momentum, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. It was. If you heard how much we were gassing up TGL earlier, Trent, you would see that, like, I don't know that lived up to how much we were hyping it earlier. It's still a Tiger, Kiz, the whole thing, which we're going to get into. But President's Day was a little more exciting than this match, I would say.
Way better. TGL matches are a seesaw. It's either really close, really entertaining, a lot of great things going on, or they're just blowouts. Like, the first couple of weeks of TGL were blowouts, and people were like, I don't know if this is any good. And then the matches started to get close, and it was like, oh, this is really good. And President's Day was great, had a ton of huge moments, great matches. And then we seesawed back Tuesday night with the Jupiter Lynx versus the New York Golf Club. And I don't know what they can do to fix it. I don't know if if there's a quick fix for it, but yeah, I wish all of the matches were close because, obviously, Captain Obvious, that's when you get the best matches. So I don't know. Tonight was definitely it was funny. Like, I think we probably planned to do this little recap if something crazy and the match was really close happened. Instead, it was a blowout and we're still going to talk about it. But yeah, I think it just lost a little momentum, but it doesn't make me feel down on TGL. It's kind of a thing now where you go in knowing it could be really close or it could be a blowout, and it's probably going to be one or the other.
Yeah, me too. I still enjoyed the hell out of it tonight. I was watching it. It's 2 hours long. It's easy to consume. I have to, I wrote a handful of notes down. One of them was Kiz just relentlessly complaining about the technology on one of his shots, but doing it in a way where you could tell that they're not full, and we do this all the time. I can't even imagine what our files look like, but we have the benefit of editing and post, or our crew does, but like just talking like they're not mic'd up, but they are mic'd up and you can hear them and they have hot mics. So it's like he's not on screen. They're actually showing someone else like teeing off, but you can just hear Kiz over on the side going, felt like I absolutely flushed that one. He's like, if you look at it, it came off on the screen like 10 feet right of the pin, and then ended up, when it showed it on the screen, it was way right. He's like saying all this on a hot mic as like the next guy's teeing off, which, we talked about it week 1. We talked about this and we had a whole debate about the technology, and now the technology has gotten dragged all over the internet. They had I think it was the Tommy Fleetwood shot where the a couple weeks ago where the simulator picked up the divot and didn't pick up the actual ball, so it looked like his ball went like a foot, even though he's Tommy Fleetwood. He flushed one out of like the fairway. And then you get players just kind of constantly being a little bit upset with the technology. You have the My Golf Spies of the world that do all of this deep testing on equipment, technology, et cetera, that have come out and been like, look, there is a launch monitor in the world of golf that costs like 5 times what the one that they're using costs.
Right.
And there's a reason for that. Like, there's in the world here in this, society that we have built, this global society, that's like, if something costs 5x or something else, the technology just is what it is. So there's been all that chatter since the first couple weeks. And I just can't help but laugh at like, it is, and we've all agreed that like in a league where there's betting and there's money on the line, probably don't want it to come down to this, but it is very relatable where it's like anytime I've ever gone and played simulator golf with my buddies, every single person at some point hits a shot and then they walk off after it was their turn being like, that's bullshit. There's no way. I know I flushed that. So it made me laugh watching kids do that.